Arizona, the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors is currently hearing public comments on the 2022 election. And as you would imagine, it's filled with plenty of election deniers and conspiracy theorists.
Problematic. The fact that we can gaslight the American people like we did with COVID, like we did with gender fluidity, like we did with all sorts of other things that we started to uncover during the pandemic is just wrong. Some of you, most of you are parents, your grandparents. What do you want to leave this country as in the future? And if it truly is that the American people want to vote for a communist nation, then let them freely vote for it. But make the system transparent, which it is not. And you can't outvote a machine. You just can't.
The biggest concern I have is if this election is certified, the only parties that will benefit from this are the cartels. They've taken over Mexico, and sadly, they've taken over many politicians in America. What we saw on Election Day was outrageous. And to say that it was anything but that is either you think we're stupid or you're just that arrogant. What we've seen from you in the election office and your response, very simple questions needed to be asked. 2020 was a disaster. How was 2022 worse?
I was a longtime prosecutor. I went after drug traffickers. This is vote trafficking at its finest. I've seen the criminal element. You are vote traffickers. You are a vote trafficker. Flagrant. Criminal. What are you going to do about it? You've sold us out. You've sold us out. You've sold us out. So we're not here to be civil. You're worried about language. We're worried about our voices being stolen and never getting a fair election again. That's what we're worried about. Freedom. So a curse upon you, a curse upon all of you, you smug, smug people.
It seems like elections are only corrupt or stolen when they lose. And yes, there were printer problems, but they did not prevent people from voting. Additionally, Arizona voters who were impacted by these printer problems had the option to place their ballots inside a secure ballot box called Door 3, where they would be tabulated separately. Now, the use of Door 3 has been a decades-long practice in Maricopa County. And despite Door 3 being one of the best legal and secure ways to drop off your ballot, many right-wing influencers instructed voters not to use Door 3. And that, my friends, are the consequences of your own actions.